Next on Today in St. Louis, deadly gunfire breaks out across St. Louis City and County. We learn more about one victim, plus the community event seeking an end to the violence today.
And I'm tracking showers as they track through the bi-state, when they'll wrap up and when we'll see more today.
And if you're looking to keep the doctor away, you'll want to head to the Kimswick this weekend. What you need to know before visiting the Apple Butter Festival.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Are you up? Are you up? I can't believe they scripted it this week.
I love it.
We are taking a live look at the iconic Gateway Arch. Today is the annual Meet the Builders event. From 10 to noon, you can meet the men who helped build and complete the arch on this day back in 1965.
That's so
How cool is that? Good morning to you. It is Saturday, October 28th. I'm Travis Cummings.
And I'm Mercedes McKay. Weather First meteorologist Tracy Henson is also here with us today. And Tracy, we've been kind of really spoiled the past couple of days with this weather, and I know it's probably going to change soon, right?
Yes, we sure are, but I don't know about you, but the sound of rain outside, to me, there's a little better. And we're going to have that sound of rain today. I think thunderstorms are a little less likely. It's a pretty stable outside. So our radar view shows very sporadic, very light rain showers. You could drive and not hit any of these this morning if you drove along 44 just because they are so sporadic. The timing has to be just right for this. I'll go ahead and pause it. You can see we do have a little bit more rain that's over in the Herman areas. That's along Interstate 70. And those showers down to the south, kind of like right along Interstate 44 there. The view outside over St. Louis, it is a pretty one. It is 43 degrees. We're back to this. Yes, it feels like 36 outside. We have winds out of the north, so it's kind of like turning the AC on, and it's under about 15 miles per hour. Now through the rest of our day today, we're going to have some showers that'll pick up in the afternoon. Temperatures will make it into the low 50s.
All right, can finally put the shorts away. Thank you, Trace. For 48 hours, the residents in and around Lewiston, Maine have been on lockdown as law enforcement search for the man they say killed 18 people and hurt 13 more in a shooting rampage.
Last night, they actually found his body in the woods. CNN's Mike Valerio reports from Lewiston.
Tonight, the city of Lewiston and the state of Maine begin to move forward on what will be a long and difficult road to healing.
After 48 hours of a full-on manhunt, the search for the individual police say is responsible for killing at least 18 people and wounding 13 others is over. The suspect has now been found dead. Authorities say his body was in the woods near the Maine recycling center from which he'd recently been fired. They believe he died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
You pray all day and you cry. I cried all night and prayed all night.
A father's agony after losing his son, Joseph Walker, in Wednesday's mass shootings in Lewiston, Maine. The families of all the victims are still trying to make sense of this horrific event. In the hunt for the suspected gunman, authorities found a cell phone, a rifle, and a note, which, according to law enforcement sources, suggested the suspect did not expect to be alive when the note was found.
Our reality here is that this search has been extensive, it's been thorough, it's been nonstop.
Community residents are now relieved they can begin to grieve.
They were people, living, breathing, caring, loving people. And they're not anymore. And there is no rational explanation as to why not.
Praying for all those families right now. It's a difficult time across our country. As we learn more about the manhunt and the investigation, we'll update you on air, online at KSTK.com, and on the 5 on Your Side app. It's free on your phone's app store.
Well, this morning, one man is dead and another is seriously hurt after 2 overnight shootings happened across St. Louis City just minutes apart. The first happened just after 12:30 this morning at Evans and Vandeventer. That's a few blocks north of Page. Just 2 minutes later, another man was shot multiple times on Beck Avenue in South St. Louis, just around the corner from Chippewa. Police say he was not conscious or breathing when they arrived on scene.
This morning, the Major Case Squad is asking for your help in solving a murder in Maplewood. Our Robert Townsend spoke with a neighbor of the young father shot and killed outside his home. Well, we'll get back to that later.
I'm actually really sad because this was a really good neighbor with a big heart.
She's talking about Teron Vales. His neighbor says the 32-year-old lived across from her apartment in Maplewood with his 3 young boys and girlfriend.
Our families went to the bowling alley before, and he was just really a generous person.
Shortly after 5 Thursday afternoon, the apartment complex on Yale Avenue, just north of Manchester, became a crime scene. Neighbors say Vales had just arrived home when 3 men confronted him. They said they first heard an argument and then a single gunshot.
Actually, it was like a fight. He had a fight with somebody, and he was shot from the back, like in the back. And he was still laying on the ground when I actually came out.
Vales died at a hospital. Friday, Major K Squad detectives returned to the scene, spent hours talking to neighbors and looking for clues in the deadly shooting. This is Maplewood's 3rd homicide in a year and a half. This neighbor had safety concerns and asked us to not show her face.
Personally, I don't consider that it's like violent in this area. I never felt scared other than last night.
Police ask anyone with possible cell phone or surveillance video to come forward, hoping it will help them solve the crime.
He really loved his family, so I really feel sorry for them that it's not going to be able to have their father.
In Maplewood, Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
And due to all the gun violence happening here and across our country, today at noon, people are coming together to end gun violence through a peace walk in East St. Louis. The walk runs from 25th and State to 27th and Ridge and then back to State Street. The walk is a collaboration between 3 organizations, Families Against Gun Violence, Moms Demand Action, and Empire 13.
Well, it's too dark to tell right now, but today you may notice all Missouri and U.S. flags are flying at half-staff at government buildings across the state. Governor Parson gave the order to honor Army Specialist and Grandview High School grad Brian Joshua Snowden. Snowden passed away on October 2nd in a crash while in a military transport vehicle. He will be laid to rest today. Today and tomorrow, Kia drivers can protect their cars with a software upgrade. Kia is holding a mobile clinic at the Galleria to install the upgrade that restricts the car's ignition system. That's if someone tries to start it without a key. Now that runs from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. today and tomorrow. To see if your Kia is eligible, just check out this story under the As Seen on TV section at ksdk.com.